Welcome to ENCORE Technologies video series. On this video, we will going to do the route map and IP prefix list and apply into our core routers. In my previous video, I plan to do the transition to three-tier network architecture, but during the transition, route map and IP prefix list will be playing crucial role in the manipulation of traffic going and incoming to the network. Before we start, I would like to welcome for those new to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Our objective for today is to use the route map and prefix list, and the outbound we will use the aggregated IP subnets, while for the inbound is the summarized IP subnets and also the IP specifics if it's not able to summarize. These are the steps we're going to do. First, we will create a network aggregate prefix list with the 159 series and the 158 series. We know that the 159 series is being used in the core, including the loopback address, while the 158 series is used on the LAN side of the network. And then we will create an inbound IP prefix list which contains the summarized IP subnets and all other IP specific subnets. And then create the route maps for the inbound with the inbound prefix list. On the step 4, we will create the route map for the outbound with the aggregate prefix list, and then apply the route map in the BGP on both the core. Okay, and then so we have the route map running. So we are now going to filter the inbound and outbound. So and the next step is during the redistribution in the BGP to OSPF, we will create a BGP to OSPF route map to redistribute the aggregate IP prefix list. So why we use the aggregate? So with that, we all allow all the aggregate prefix in that is from BGP going out to the OSPF on both sides. And the step 7, we will add the default route in the IP prefix list in the inbound and outbound of the Makati HO Core 01 to allow and propagate the default route going down to the HOR LAN 01. Okay, so let's start. Scripts. So for the step 1, we will create the IP prefix list for the network aggregates. So these are our aggregate route, the 158, which is the VLAN 10 for Makati and QCY, and this 159 is on the core network. Okay, so under step 2, we will allow the prefix from VLAN 10, the point-to-point of RLAN and core in Makati, and the loopback address of HO Core Makati. Step 3 is the route map. So we get the route map in. So this is I6500 and the O6500, which is the route map out. Attached here is the network, the aggregate prefix list. So on the step 5, we apply it to the BGP, and then step 6, so we create a route map and apply it to the OSPF, redistributing the BGP to OSPF. On the Makati, so we just repeat step, should be step 1, since we also add the IP prefix list aggregate, and then the step 2 will be the inbound. So this one is coming from VLAN 10 of QCY DC RLAN 01. So, and this one is the point-to-point IP between RLAN and the core in QCY, but I wanna make exemption on this. So okay, alright, so step 3 is the route map inbound, and in the step 4 is the outbound. So step 5, applying the route map, and then the step 6 is the redistribution, including the route map. And then so before we proceed to step 7, we would like to do some tests, okay, before we proceed with the step 7. So let's proceed from step 1. Let's start in the QCY. Okay, so we're done in the QC. Let's move to Makati. Okay, so first let's add the aggregate. Alright, so we're done configuring the Makati. So what's left is the step 7. Let me do some checking first. Show IPBGP. Okay, so let's clear IPBGP also. Let's clear the routing table and get the latest one. So let's update. So let's do it again. Show IPBGP. So we're not show IP route. Okay, so we're just looking down on the RLAN. Okay, I think it's already refreshed. Now we can now see. So we do receive routes. Okay, we're receiving routes, right? At this point, if you can see, so we're only advertising the VLAN 10. Okay, so let's check show IP route. Okay, so the gateway, although we are receiving the gateway, since we haven't yet allowed, so the gateway is not yet set. It's not yet on the routing table. So let's do some more tests. Let's try to ping the VLAN 10 in. Yes, we can ping. Okay, so therefore we do not need actually to add the prefix list of the P2P. Okay, so why? It's because when HORLAN send the traffic, we have here the it's already receiving the default route, so it will just send the traffic, and from here on it will be able to reach the VLAN 10 in QCY. However, if we try to ping from QCY, let's see. I don't think it will. I think it will be able to ping. Okay. No, it will not be able to ping. Okay, so I see. So it will not be able to ping since it does not know the route back, since this RLAN in Makati does not have yet the default route. So let me add the default route. Let's try to add on the inbound first. But before that, let me remove the prefix list of the P2P. Alright, so where is it? This one. Okay, so let's check again. So still able to ping, but we're not able to ping. Okay, so let's apply the inbound prefix list for the core. Okay, let's now, so as you can see, there's no gateway, so let's add the prefix list into the aggregate, the default prefix in the aggregate. So okay, try it out. Now you have it. Okay, and then now you can ping, right? So let's do another one thing. Let's try to remove the prefix list and the inbound for the default prefix in the inbound. Show configure. Okay, let's do one thing. No. Okay, so let's clear IPBGP. So after clearing, let's see what's happened. Okay, clear out. Okay, see, so let's wait a little while. Let's see. Let's try to ping. Okay, now we cannot ping. Let's try here. Oh. Okay, one more time. Show IP route. Okay, so now let's add. Alright, there you go. So now we already verified that we need both direction. Okay, so since the source is in here, so you need the both direction. Okay, that's all for this video. We can now start the transition from 2-tier network architecture into 3-tier network architecture. Alright, see you on my next video. Thank you for watching.